center field, coming on Rosario, sliding effort, he drops the ball. Coming in is Marisnik. Around third comes Springer. The throw home. Springer is safe at home plate. Astros take the lead. A 7-run inning. It's 9-8.
I can't believe this.
Of 1,000 voices sinking in my head. A long time since I've seen you last, and you talk to me like this. I can't remember the last time we talked into forever. It's fun too hard. I confess that at times I'm broken and drifting in my head. And why can't life be a little easier on me? Because it's far too hard. I'm just alone. Here I am, without a dollar to my name. Will you take me as I am? I'm holding on. And here I am, without a dollar to my name. Will you take me as I am? I'm holding on.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the A's. with that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Chris Bassett gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't very good. Knocked out after 3 innings and took the loss. They're expecting much more from him, and he needs to get off to a flying start in this one.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over the first. And he checks all the boxes.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Lorenzo Cain.
He's set and the pitch. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get...
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
In is Christian Yelich. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is the pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Working on striking out the side in the first. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know you have to keep an eye on Brandon Moss. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Jimmy Nelson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
So striding in, Luke Powell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off for
first.
the Athletics, left fielder, Luke Powell.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball stays high. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it. 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Shed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's 2 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Nelson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder,
Batting
all the
fourth,
time, and that's pretty
second
much what he
baseman.
did right there. When you change the hitter's
Lombardozzi.
eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Steve Lombardozzi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Lowry leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's just 2 for 9. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Eric Thames.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Lowry's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Powell is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Into the box now, Manny Pena on the ground near home. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next up for the A's, Mike Webster, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Right fielder, Mike Webster.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
And here now is Dustin Garneau, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Powell, a 25-year-old. He was a 20th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, good.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. Back-to-back singles. The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Here it comes, 1-0. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. We'll move to the third with no score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off
as
for
we are
Milwaukee,
all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Orlando Arcia.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bassett is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth. Second
Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lombardozzi takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Moss over to his left, and that's the third out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hit to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Lombardozzi.
Into the box, Steve Lombardozzi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Lombardozzi is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. Back where it came from.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Brandon Moss. That's down into left center for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping in now, Mike Webster, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Piscotty on third. Moss at second with one away. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Thames camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A's strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On to the Brewers' first baseman. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Braun, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Braun, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Dustin Garneau.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. High in the air down the right field line. Santana moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Boog Powell.
Ready once again, Boog Powell. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Arcia has a play. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. A base hit in his first trip.
Domingo Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fowler's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moss is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. First offering on its way. 4-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Rip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Boy, there's a case of getting a bad break, D-Roll. That's a bullet hit right down the third base line that deflects off the bag. That ball was headed for the corner if it wasn't deflected.
Yeah, 100%. You're frustrated. You'll take the knock without question, but you wanted extra bases right there. Pretty amazing that ball was able to hit that bag right there.
He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Steve Lombardozzi, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
It's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. He doubled his last time through. From the stretch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. From the belt, the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lombardozzi is off of first with 2 away. Moss swings and hits it very well out to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was rushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting.
Standing
Right
in now,
fielder.
Mike Webster.
Right.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 Oakland. Andres Tejada will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 29, Andres Tejada.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Tejada, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The 2-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike two. The 2-2 one more time. It's down low and he gets the call. Strike three looking.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Kane stands at first with one out.
He's going.
Kane runs. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready with the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Kane over at second. Braun is over at first with one away. Thames behind 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. So now two men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Kane at third, Braun at second with 2 gone. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Chase Anderson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Chase Anderson.
Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman.
Leading off
He'll be the one to
game.
start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Dustin Fowler. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Dustin Garneau.
Garneau, he flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Anderson, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're up 2-0. Back here on the show. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Eric Sogard is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Eric Sogard.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Digging in once again, Manny Pena. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he lays off there, 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Runners off for second. Sogard leads off first with 1 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Riding in once again, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Sogard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail things here 2-0. Matt Albert gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Albert.
Keon Broxton is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 23, Keon Broxton.
So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the A's, left fielder, Boog Powell.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Marcus Semien will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Semien.
liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Matt Olson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Olson.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. I'm set with the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Marcus Semien will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 10.
Chris Hatcher has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 44, Chris Hatcher.
Hernan Perez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder number 14, Hernan Perez.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally on balance.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Jesus Aguilar move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look here at our line score through the first 7. Stephen Vogt will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Stephen Vogt.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Hernan Perez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center.
Is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Next up for the A's, Steve Lombardozzi. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Here's the first baseman Brandon Moss. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Change-up that catches the corner for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. Short, hit hard. Garcia fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Webster. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Little dribbler down the line. Well, it gets fouled. Lombardozzi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Thames is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third
So that
baseman.
brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Lombardozzi at second with 2 down. This pitch is popped up. Villar is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Liam Hendricks.
G-Man Choi is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Leading off for Milwaukee, first baseman, G-Man.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
To 1-2 now. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
And in the ninth inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
And he struck him out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
So striding forward now, Manny Pena. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Shaw at third with 2 away. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. This will get foul for strike 2. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. Oakland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Bassett pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria.